So today is a great day because I have one of my all-time favorite films on Blu-ray from the Criterion collection, no less. Michael Mann's theatrical debut from 1981, Thief. Sort of an underseen and underrated film. I sort of juggle between whether I think this or Heat is actually Michael Mann's best film. It's definitely one of those two, and happy to finally see this in a proper anamorphic release in high definition. The previous DVD release, which I used to have and sold, not the greatest looking release. This one, however, is stunning. Some people have said it leans a little too much to blue or teal and the mastering. It is director approved by Michael Mann, and so can't complain too much. I thought perhaps some of the night scenes did look bluer than I was expecting them to, but I thought it really suited the look of the film. The daytime scenes are not really, don't really have any teal leaning at all, but sort of added to that neo-noir kind of neon lit feel of the nighttime scenes of the film. So yeah, it looks wonderful. There's a nice thin layer of grain, good depth of field, very sharp. Really looks, you know, it's a top-notch transfer, and I can't imagine it looking any better. It is, of course, a new digital transfer. It was created in a 4K resolution from the original 35mm original camera negative, and was actually Michael Mann's original 35mm answer print that was used for color reference, with Mann supervising the entire transfer. And there is a scene that has been added. This is the director's cut. A fisherman scene that was added to the film. It's taken from a 35mm internegative, made from a 35mm print. It slots in perfectly. It looks great. Apparently thousands of instances of dirt and debris and scratches, splices and warps were manually removed, and as well as small dirt, jitter and flicker were all taken care of, and the results are, you know, staggeringly wonderful. Now there's a 5.1 surround sound from a 35mm 4-track magnetic audio stems, which are also approved by Mann. There's no hiss, clicks or hum. Anything of that degree was removed. So this is as good as it's going to sound or look in any current format. And you know, I can't recommend it enough. Now, talking about the actual story of the film itself, prior to this, Michael Mann had directed a TV movie called Jericho Mile, a prison film. It's actually pretty good, and this is his first theatrical film, as I mentioned earlier. And it stars James Caan. He plays an ex-con safecracker. Has a lot of the themes which this film set the tone for a lot of the themes that we're going to see in Michael Mann films post-Thief, such as in Heat, Manhunter, Collateral, Miami Vice. This is where it all really started, and the film has a great cast, well acted, very moody, excellent soundtrack recorded by Tangerine Dream in their first collaboration with Michael Mann. Tangerine Dream had also done the excellent score for Sorcerer, which is coming out on Blu-ray later this year. I'll be picking up. They did The Keep for Michael Mann, Near Dark for Catherine Bigelow. A lot of great electronic scores. Really makes this film sort of pulse along quite violently and intensely. Now, as far as the special features, we have the audio commentary that was featured on the Director's Cut DVD many years ago with Michael Mann and James Caan. I didn't re-listen to it here in full. I had listened to it when I had the DVD. It's, you know, it's a fairly good commentary. A lot of technical aspects from Michael Mann as usual. But the real gems are these very well done and comprehensive interviews that Criterion have done with Michael Mann, James Caan, and Johannes Schmoling from the band Tangerine Dream. And there's also the trailer and an excellent booklet, which I'll show you in 1 second. So there's the cover. This sort of a famous photo. I kind of like it when Criterion do sort of commissioned artwork, so classic poster artwork, but This is the classic picture from Thief with James Caan there. Inside we have Blu-ray and DVD. As you might have seen if you watched my Throne of Blood review, they've started doing dual format. Well, we know I think they've done away with DVD standalone releases, and now it's Blu-ray and DVD together. And behind we have a little picture of a safe there. It's kind of hard to see. And the booklet has a picture of welding, which they use for the safe cracking. But you know, another excellent booklet, information and essays, etc. Photos, great stuff from Criterion. This film here is an absolute classic, a masterpiece, should be seen, definite blind buy potential. Go out and get it. Michael Mann's Thief from 1981. If you like films like The Driver, The Samurai, some of other Jean-Pierre Melville heist films. Also, it should be said that Thief and Walter Hill's Driver from a few years ago are really the two films that serve as the template to Drive. If you like Drive, The Driver, those films, please check out Thief. And if you're already a fan of Thief, be assured this is a release to get.